Alright, guys. I'm not feeling too well, but I got a lot of work done on this little baby. As you see, I went on Amazon, $50, bought a brand new seat. It is different than the Murray seat. The off-road Murray seat is from Tractor Supply, and obviously there's a big difference. Got this disgusting looking foam that gets moldy and stuff. You gotta continuously clean it after every mud drop, and the water really sinks into your pants and stuff because it just sits, so you can't let these things sit outside. So if this mower ever does have to sit outside, I always have to pull the seat off, which isn't too big deal. Pop them 2 bolts off, we're good. But still, it's a hassle. Why would you want to deal with that? Then it's got these really garbage ropes up in there. And on top of that, it's a very basic vinyl. It doesn't have much texture to it. It's just vinyl, which doesn't look bad. It's beautiful. It really makes the mower. But then I got this one in the mail, and I was like, whoa! Okay, so look at this. Look at that pattern. Okay, and then we come over here. And look at that pattern. Yeah. There's a big, big difference. This almost feels like natural leather. I mean, it doesn't smell like it. It doesn't even have that same feeling of real leather, because I do have a car with real leather seats. But I'm not going to get into that. But if you look at this, the camera fogged up, or just doesn't want to zoom right here. Look at that. It's so nicely wrapped. The band actually runs through it instead of just having foam that runs, I don't know, however that thing is. And on top of that, it's much more comfortable. It's got a lot more padding. So if you guys want me to, I will leave a link to the seat in the description. I don't want to do that. And I can leave a link for this one too, if you guys want to know. These ones are a little bit, I think, cheaper. Not for sure. You know, Amazon's Amazon, so it's probably cheaper. Anyway, enough of that. As you guys saw in the last video, I got all the tires on it. They roll great. They're a little wobbly because the axle's bent. I'm going to buy a brand new axle for it, and new shaft collars, and new wheels, new tires. That'll all be later, though. Right now, I'm after taking a lap around the track out there. So, I got the motor mounted, and I got the clutch on it. It may get a torque converter later on, but I have to figure out how to make a torque converter fit on a 5-horse brakes, because they're not meant to have one on it. There's none of the holes that you'd bolt the torque converter to, so I just didn't do that. And I went ahead and welded up a nice little exhaust. It stuck out a little further than I wanted to, so I'll probably cut it back. But the thing I like about it is, for neighborhood riding, leave that on. The one I want to go racing, pull that off. And I made sure this stuff isn't going to get hot enough with the length of the tube to worry about burning the seat. And with the idea of this, is it's not going to get much running time at idle. It'll be one of those things where I start it up, go run, and the airflow should keep everything nice and cool. If I really do run into, you know, singeing the paint on my seat or whatever, or it really starts to, you know, I can tell it's burning, then I'll go ahead and put a little piece of welding heat shield under there. That's not a problem. Or I can just put a little heat shield on the muffler itself. I mean, I could probably get away with bending this pipe down a little bit. It's not the thickest metal in the world. This first piece is anyway. That back there is some pretty heavy stuff. It was actually part of this painter's tubing. I think that's what this was. Not for sure. Pretty heavy steel. But the other stuff was just the access from the old Murray GoPro mount that I had made a couple weeks ago. Anyway, obviously, you know what the title of this video is. We're going to attempt to do a cold start on this thing. Now, I've not started this motor in about 8 months. It's been a while. And it was with a different carburetor that I ran it. It ran great at that carburetor. Now, this is a carburetor off of 3.5-horse brakes. Now, I know you can tune a little crap out of them to get them run right, so we're going to work with that. It does not have much gas in it, so it's probably going to mainly be running off prime. And I don't even have any gas. I have a little bit of starting fluid. So this might not be a very good video. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm working with what I got here. I don't have a throttle hooked up to it, so I'll probably go straight wide open, and hopefully I can get hold of the kill switch or the throttle before anything bad happens to the motor. I'm not too worried about it, though. Anyway, for now, we're just going to see what she does. Like I said, I did bolt the motor is all bolted down. She is tight. So yeah, we're getting somewhere. Like I said, we gotta weld the sprocket onto the axle. That's the way it was originally. So we're going to do that now. Now, when I do buy a new axle, like I said, I want to buy everything correct. I'll buy one of these little collars for 3/4, not 1 inch. Yeah, look like that right there. Only instead of a pulley, it'll be a sprocket. You guys may have seen that in the low rider build. Anyway, enough of all this chit chat talking stuff. Let's see if we can get some popping and crackling and whatever this little motor's going to do. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention this is a 1975 5-horse Briggs & Stratton. Yes, I am attempting to put you guys on the Vice GoPro, or not GoPro, the Vice phone holder. I know you guys wanted me to use the GoPro, but it is dead right now. Sorry. That is really hard to post videos from it because it's synced to my phone. It's taking like 2 hours for it to download onto my phone. So I could just do the SD card, but I don't have very good internet connections here. So yes, I'm a mess because I've been working on this thing all night. It's yeah, 1:35 in the morning, pretty late. Like I said, check out one of the last videos. I posted a link in the description for these clocks. They're awesome. I think they're like 20, 30 bucks. I'm not for sure. They might be 40. I don't remember. Anyway, like I said, I keep getting off track here. Let's go ahead and start by getting that air filter off. Air filter cover. I guess you guys can call this an old start, cold start. Because it is 28 degrees out here. 28 degrees out here. And it has been started in 8 months. So yeah, it's something. I think that qualifies for an old start, cold start. Didn't need to get a new air filter for it. I have one up there, but I think it's already gone bad. I've let it sit there for a couple of years. Shoot. Alright. So you can see we have, maybe you guys can see that. Zoom in real quick. Alright, let's get you guys up here. How about that? There we go. As you can see, there is nothing tied on to this governor right now, or the butterfly. Obviously, the original governor is still down in there, but it's just sitting there chilling. So we're going to run this motor. Going to be governorless. Now, until I put handlebars on it, if I put handlebars on it, I really love the stock tractor look with the steering wheel. Anyway, I'm just going to hook the pedal up. That shouldn't be too hard. Just drill a little hole right there. Put a little bicycle cable. You guys want to know how to do that? I will definitely make a separate video on how to do a throttle cable. Like the Murray's got its own style. The racing mower has its own style. The lowrider. See, I do that to you guys, and you're probably like, well, what are you talking about? This is the racing mower, you know? So I had to. This is the mini racer, and the lowrider is, well, the lowrider racer. Or the lowrider racer. So, alright. For now, we're just gonna probably sit there and hold on to it. Because I really don't want to go deaf tonight if it backfires and blows up in my face. Just to do it because I am very tired. I'm gonna wear earplugs. See, the glass would be a good idea, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. Who needs to be safe on their eyes? See, there's barely any starting fluid in here. So, alright, kill switch is not hitting anything. Open the butterfly, open the choke. Oh yeah, there's starting fluid in there. Alright, let's give her half choke since I sprayed fluid in there. Probably need full because this tube for 3.5. Oh, we got something. Wow. And it sounds good too. Let's try choke. Look at that. Alright. Smoking a little bit, but hey, it's an old start, right? Hope we're still recording. Yeah. My phone's kind of bad about that. Let's go ahead and give her some more fuel. We'll go give her a quarter turn. Whoa! Might just be a little on fuel too. How's that for idle? All right. The kill switch works. We're good, guys. It ran on old gas because I didn't start that other motor in forever. That's a win-win for me. All right. Looks like the racing mower is going to be coming together. All I got to do now is hook some linkages up and a chain and a sprocket, and then we're done. Well, not done, but hey, test drive. If I'm happy with it, then we'll tear her down and do a full restoration on her. Let me know. Do you think I should keep the 5 or go ahead and put a Predator on it? I really like the 5-horse because it matches the 5-horse logo with the Huffy. And I am planning on keeping all those logos. Now, you guys might be wondering, now, how are you going to do that? Well, I'm really good at doing tape work. I might post in a picture of that one day. I can really do good on angles and stuff. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll tape all this up. And all around the black and stuff where it was. And actually, I might not do that. I might tape up the 5 and stuff all around. Give it a nice fresh coat of black. Then I'll tape the black up and I'll give it a fresh coat of whatever color I'm painting this mower. So the, because this is actually vinyl graphics. You see how shiny it is. That obviously shows, looking at the rest of the condition of the mower, that it is not painted on. Now you can look at the other side. I think the other side's worse. It's better in ways. Better and worse all at the same time. This I'm probably going to just leave alone. I might take a Q-tip and touch all that stuff up. The motor, I know you guys are probably like, get rid of that white motor. It's so 60s. No, it's 70s. You know, you got that wrong. Anyway, I'm terrible. But the motor is just about numbers matching for what this mower would have came with as far as the year and everything. Only thing is, it's the side shaft with the clutch instead of a vertical with the blade deck. What's different about that, huh? Alright. Definitely gonna do something with the grill. I don't know. It was painted on. It's not the best looking thing in the world. Looks like it wouldn't have been from the factory. I like this. Don't get me wrong. But these things, yeah, I don't know. Leave a comment down below. What should I do about that? Because I really don't know. I asked my dad about it. He gave me a couple tips. He was thinking, take the same wire mesh I had. I have a little bit of stuff. This is from a 4-liter radiator on a Kawasaki. I think it's a Kawasaki 250 water-cooled motor. Good bike. We scrapped it. A lot happened to it. Anyway, he was saying I should just take some of this and just either go all the way across with it. That would look pretty good. You guys can't see that. Or I could just cut out little sections and fill in where the grill was with metal mesh. But I went right back at him with saying, well, there's one problem with doing that. I have no support for the hood then. That's like all the hood strength is in those pieces. So I can run into problems there. And he also tried to get me to do this. I don't know. Let's leave a comment how to do that too. I'm sorry, you guys are going to be leaving like 50 comments, and I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry I'm making you leave comments. You don't have to. You know how it is. It's a YouTube channel. It's entertainment. But, thank you guys for all the people who subscribed. I got 31 subs. I mean, my channel's been up for 3 months now. I am very happy with that. I'm not after anything. I'm not after money. I'm not after, I'm 15 years old. Just doing this stuff for the fun of it. You can obviously see this thing still covered from probably about a month ago was the last time I actually took this thing on a real romp. Yeah, it was less than a month ago. You guys can look at the videos. And also, I have a question for you guys. What should I do with this bad boy? Brand new, never been turned. Never been even turned. It's got dust from just sitting up here. It's just waiting to get used on something. Now, as you guys know, I got the off-road van out there. Maybe I can take a peek at that. Hey, it's starting to snow. Boom. Think about that, or the Cobra, I don't know. Leave a comment below. Once again, if I keep adding to the comments, you can just see the smoke bailing out of here. Yeah, and it's Grant's steering wheel. And I think I'm putting that on the lowrider. And also, tomorrow is a snow romp, hopefully, because it's we're supposed to get like 6 inches tonight. And I'm thinking, boom, yeah, brand new tires to the front, because those ones are bald. So, yeah. Jeez, I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know what to name this video now. This is a, I had a couple of people, thank you guys so much for support on this build, on this little motor here. I had like 3 or 4 guys saying, hey man, it's not a 6S, it's an N. It's for sure an N. Thank you very much, because, I'm trying to look for parts of that thing. It actually is almost all there. Now, I hate to tell you guys this, but there is a little bit of a backstory to how I made it an N. We're going to go with it, made it. It was possibly an N. I'm not saying it never was. It was definitely a gravity feed, so it definitely wasn't a 6S. But it did not have the carburetor on it. It didn't have the gas, and it just had a little shroud on it, and that was it. It was missing the exhaust, missing the entire carburetor. What was that? Okay, got weird things outside making noise right now. Sorry, this is a 20-minute long video. Okay, anyway, back to this. So I was able to go down to a old, I don't know what you'd call it. It's a junkyard that was like in operation in the 50s, and he still got all these old cars and stuff. And the way they did was they went by weight. So you know what people did? They took all their old farm equipment and just lugged them all in the back of cars and stuff. Anyway, and there's a junk motor out there, a junk tiller, and it had all this stuff on it. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. So I took the gas tank, the shroud, and the carburetor. I'm going to have you guys stare at the Huffy, or the mini race tomorrow real quick. Now come up here and get something. Never mind, it's buried. I have a major parts shelf. Just parts and loads and parts and stacks. And look, I got a CVT off of a pit bike. I mean, that's random, right? And the poor 5S still sitting here. It's been like probably around 5 months since it's even been turned by hand. It's sad, But hey, that's what you gotta do to build stuff like this, right? Yeah? Alright. Okay, I'm running out of things to tell you guys. The torque converter worked very well on the lowrider. I never made a part 2 video on that. I'm sorry, guys. Not much else to say about this. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like the video if you love this mower. Thanks for watching, guys. See you.